Alright, chat. My bad. I had some administrative stuff I was working on and just wasn't working for me. It was getting kind of annoying, but we're good now. I forgot to stream the first game. I told myself with this new one, I'm going to stream every game I play. I'm going to be in a couple of online dynasties, so you'll see me bouncing around. We've been playing this since the revamp days, so come a long way. I'd be remiss not to talk about the microtransactions BS, because that's crazy. They're trying to make this game 2K, and hashtag CFP play don't pay is in real full effect. This is bogus. And, shout out to Bordeaux and Eric Grayweather and Not the Expert and Bengal and Civil and all the guys like Ben Kirk and all the guys that like EA partnered with, like, trying to promote the game. And like they could really mess up these partnerships and get early access and stuff, but they're still speaking out. So like, yeah, shout out to them, because we don't want this game to just turn into 2K. You know what I mean? Like, I should be able to make my coach better by winning games, not like Anyways, let's just get into it. First game we played, I'll put some stats and scores and stuff here. Week 1 we played Central Michigan, I believe. Or Central or Western. Close to them with the big house. Oregon went down to Boise. Thought that was crazy. Yeah, we beat them 41-10. Pull up the box score. He's moving that rock. Real balanced game. 210 in the air. 270 on the ground. Between Savion and Marshall. They both had 100 and a touchdown each. Bryce had 50 just about. Sacked a couple times. In the air, threw for 203, 1 interception. Just not a typical kind of Michigan quarterback kind of game. Still learning this times catching. It's a little complicated. It's the reason for the pick. We threw 1 into the end zone, and I just timed it wrong with Andrew Marsh. Receivers, Marsh played a good game. Buchanan played a good game. French had an okay. Marshall caught a few out of the backfield. Zach Marshall got a touchdown off of 2 catches. Where's he at? Savion caught a pass. Travis Johnson. That is the guy I am really interested in developing. I like his physical stuff. But yeah, let's just get into it. Phobia, 11 pancakes in one game is crazy. Defense, it's a balanced game for everybody. I think we forced a fumble and recovered it. No interceptions. Hill, they tried him a lot. It says 1 deflection. He had more than that. He knocked down everything. Let's get into it. I really want to play this game against Oklahoma. I'll show you my recruitment board before the game starts. But Oklahoma, that is the game we lost in real life last season at Oklahoma, and honestly, in my stream in my Dynasty first year, when we played them at Oklahoma, I lost that game as well. We ran the table after that and won the whole thing. Actually, no, I think I lost the trap game, but ended up winning the whole thing. But yeah, John Mateer, that is the guy, killing us with his legs and his arm. 333 and a touchdown in the first game. They move the rock. They ain't about to rush for no 314 on me. They'll probably get maybe 100. But yeah, 8 passing yards allowed. That's crazy. Anyways, let's get into the game plan. I've been reading a little bit about how like the practices go with your that sounds like my baby. How the practices go and how that affects your wear and tear. So pretty much for my star players, I go limited, and the guys that are going to touch the rock. Rob Moore still in the program. I think this is like year 6 for him between COVID and torn ACLs. Hilter. I thought it was Hilter all these times. Oh, alright. Look at what I'm doing. Full practice. Zeke Berry, we'll give him limited. Meadows is at risk. You know what? Let's look at that. We're gonna go full practice for the whole line. Meadows played a great game. Just a lot of disruptions. It says the only 1 sack, but he kind of forced a lot for my other guys. So we got like 4 juniors in this strong safety room, and I'm pretty much gonna let them full practice all the time because I need to see who's gonna be good and who's gonna take the job. And I'm even redshirting one just so he can have another couple runs. Same with the sophomore. You're redshirted, brother. You're not playing. What is his deal breaker? Playing time? Okay. So, Doug, I like Lugard. He's a big body. He's like 6'7". I need to get him more. Touches. Moa. There's just so much more intricate stuff happening. You know, managing the blueprint. I'll go through all these pages for everybody. Managing NIL, staff. If we could get to that 5-star prestige, I'm gonna get that. last coach staff. I'd like to get a general manager to, you know, raise a few more funds. My bad, texting noise. I'm distracted. Reduce wear and tear. I don't got time for this. Let's get into it. Because I gotta recruit still. Recruit and then we'll get into the game. Let's look at our favorites first. Actually, no. We're gonna drop this down to 25 so that we can casual visit. Schedule week 7. Duff, we are pretty far out for you, but we'll offer you a scholarship. Nothing crazy. Can always give you more later. Is there anybody else ready to visit? So we will take some of that off. Let's get to it, man. We are home for this one, so it's only right we play in our big game blues. Both sides. Battle of Jordan Brand. Alright, let's get it. Hopefully I don't rage at this game.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Each and every season, this is one of my favorite games because these are the blue bloods of college football. Two of the winningest programs in the history of the sport. Oklahoma got the win last year against Michigan, and now with Kyle Whittingham under the helm, let's see how Oklahoma at Michigan kicks off here today in the big house. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
Good, I did not want the ball first.
The Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will go on the attack first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football.
He held my players specifically.
Some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw.
Ooh, we got to pick that off.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. And the defense drags him down.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense
Jair Hill
gave.
is going to be an All-American this year.
They were hoping
Remember I
maybe he
said
could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
And the punt will hit at the one.
Let's tote that route, play some Michigan football.
For them to be able to
be on time.
It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. The Wolverines offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Bryce Underwood. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Got enough for the first.
Sit down, sir.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get 1st downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Finds his man. It's Marshall. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Of course.
They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their 1st game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Yep.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game.
Sorry, give me a second. This is important.
The extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Chat. Sorry. My wife sent me stuff, and I had to put some Michigan gear on because important. Yeah, immediately.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Huh? Yes.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Oh, he broke that?
Picks up a useful 5-yard
yeah, when you got
chunk
home,
out to
she
the
had been in my
30-yard
bed for
line.
about 5 minutes.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration. And
what a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Handoff to Xavier. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
Come on.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Robinson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
All right, y'all, we're going to bend, not break here.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Turning it on. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue.
They're going.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down.
I feel like this is about to be zone read.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, that hurts.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this Paris
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
I'm going to talk to that man.
Throwing, Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Buchanan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The run inside, it's Marshall. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms. But the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
All right, chat. I'll be right back.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second.
EA is NCAA. Look, what are you talking about?
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Chat, my boy on some bullshit right now. I got him in my AirPods and I'm about to.
Here's Underwood to throw. The short hands, it's Buchanan. And good coverage by the defense.
I'm talking
just a
to
short
my
game.
chat on the game.
Nice completion here to this wide
live
receiver.
stream.
And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field
I ain't
all
talking
game
chat
long.
shit.
Defense has
Excuse
got
my
to
language,
keep their
chat.
eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
You got one-on-one coverage with Marsh up there.
Underwood from the gun on third down.
Come on, brother. Oh, you gotta
and
hold
it goes
that.
through his hands. Oh, he had an
catch
explosive
that.
play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
We know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team. Right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it.
And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. Wow.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
How many players is going
They'll
to be
stop the
hurt
clock
today,
momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
The whole lineup getting hurt, like my entire D-line.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Under fire. Makes the grab down the middle. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
I saw the clip.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25.
Call my
Underwood
mom because she goes to BJ's like religiously.
makes the catch.
Reach for the first.
Great job by this
Stop.
defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first.
Let's go.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Sooners line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
That's right.
Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
Gotcha. There's like a back way to
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
It'll be a draw. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
You just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
I mean, like,
and the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing, Underwood. On target. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
All right, let's go.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first.
So good.
And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
So I bought new peach wood chips.
Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move.
Bryce, let's go.
He'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And that's exactly
let's go.
What you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt.
Whoa, I'm not making this weird. Don't make this weird. You the one calling me talking about I love it. Chat, y'all hear this? I took it to another level. We don't got to do nothing.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oklahoma sends the offense out ready to go on the attack.
Brother,
really didn't move the ball
what are you talking about? That's how the offense
fortune this time around. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28.
Let's go! To the crib. Sit down.
And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nah, I caught a pick. I'm trying to take it to the crib.
Defenses play
Making it
all eyes
bro.
on the quarterback.
Yo, I'm about to hang up.
Drop to.
Just you about to be on game.
Reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Before this, we was talking about this safety trying to, like, you know.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
I'm about to hang up. Yeah. My chat is.
Here's Underwood to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the
I don't want them to get the
formations.
ball back.
It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Somewhere in Jersey. I don't know where. Hopefully. He makes me proud. Brace. Let's do it.
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Flips it out
that,
on the
my
screen.
friend, is our first down and a touchdown.
Touchdown, Wolverine! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one.
Last year was a little different,
show up
right?
ready to go.
Like,
There's no
I lost in the close one to
Oklahoma.
They had a better defensive line, so
good
Bryce didn't have a lot of time. Plus, it was, you know, at Oklahoma. It's a true freshman quarterback, even if he's a 5-star, right? This is different. And honestly, I think it'll go a little differently this year. I think Whittingham is a real coach. I think Beck is a better OC than Chip Lindsey. I think we're going to have a real quarterback coach. And even if Bryce sucks, Tommy Carr don't. So,
gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football
love how
Update
halftime
desk.
is done now.
We start with a look
this
at
shut
Ohio
Arch
State
down.
taking on the number 16, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Mendoza's little brother at Georgia Tech. Plus Justice Haynes transferred over there, but I don't think he opted into the game.
And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting
This
on a
right
few
here,
yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy.
That was a
Give
great
me
cut.
efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Real balanced game, playing Michigan football.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
And I think I get the ball. Oh, we score here, get them over.
They're lined up and ready to kick off
Dynamic
this second
lighting.
half.
This game is pretty.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
We don't need it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A long way to go for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running inside. It's Marshall. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep.
Shamari, get upfield.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Transfer from
Xavier again. Trucks through the defender. Dragged
Memphis?
down at the 46 after a pickup
Kind
of
of
5
excited
and the
about him
first
in real
down.
life.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Here comes the heat.
Let's go.
And they got it.
Let's go, Meadows.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Fires to the middle.
Let's go, Barry.
Active hands to the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Just nuts.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Underwood. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
That was 6.
Incomplete.
It's simple, but it's not easy. You know, you miss on these throws and you see the ball not go near the wide receiver, but a lot of times it has to do with the bottom half of a quarterback. And are his feet set where now he can start to move?
He's going to go
I
down
threw the ball!
in his own end zone.
Bro.
It's going to be a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run the option. Now the toss.
Let's go,
and the
Daly.
fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play.
Yeah, that rib is hurting me
Looking
too.
downfield, it's Mateer. Quarterback feeling the
Let's
pressure.
go,
and down
Meadows.
he goes at the 22.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Let's go.
All the
North,
way
south,
back
north,
to the
south,
15.
north, south.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So here comes the Michigan offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They got nothing on the last
Yeah,
play.
they're
It's
loading
second
the
and
box.
10.
And I need them to do that so Marsh could gash them.
Gonna run it. It's Marshall.
Oh, great.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. On target.
Way to hold on to it.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They feed him again. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a...
Might have a chance. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
going to go draw here. And we're going to give Marshall a break after this.
Run in the red zone. It's Marshall. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Zone coverage. Got the extra blocker.
Makes one man
That's
miss.
6.
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is
Shaggy.
developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
The short hands, it's Harris. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Got him.
Had to throw it before he wanted. And they failed to hook up on third down.
I'm going to go save him
This
just in
quarterback
case
is
they're
going
going
to
to
need
go
a
fake
face
because
back
we're
when
losing.
this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
That's going to be the last play of the quarter. I'm taking it into the 4th.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Yes.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza.
Open up my eager eyes. I miss the bright side.
Back to the ground with the running back.
Stuffed.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Take some clock here.
And here's the
Try to hit
mindset if you're
fullback
on
if
offense.
that's
4th
more.
quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe run.
Yeah, we're going to run him over.
Just
Yeah. 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 Oh, God, I called that perfectly.
That'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly.
I hope he's okay,
The
too.
Wolverines come to the line
Don't
with a
look
new
like
set
it,
of
though.
downs. They'll try to pop the draw.
Let's hope this way.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Push down for the tackle.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Going to try to pop
missed the
one
block,
on the screen.
sir.
And it's
Phoebe,
pretty obvious
what are you
there was
doing?
a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And man, that's a really good job by this defense to play zone on 3rd and long, to kind of sit back, but not get lost, and not get your eyes and not see the running back. Everybody starts to release. They break on the football, come down, get a good tackle on the running back, and get a big stop on 3rd down.
I don't like the blur. I gotta fix it. Oop.
Punt is on its way.
Get down, get down, get down.
And
Oh, you
just
gotta
down
let that
it
touch
right
the
there.
back of his leg, French. Or Barry?
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Motion from the wideout.
They're gonna work.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself.
I wanted to hit him.
Short gain on the play before he slides. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Defense looks as if it's coming. Makes the grab. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
Let's go!
Intercepted.
Rob
The
Moore,
defense
baby.
has set him up.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down.
This is
late in
the
game.
last
You got a
drive
multi-possession
for the
lead.
first team.
Take away all the deep
We don't
stuff.
need anybody
Make them
different.
force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. 3rd and 4. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
All right, 2nd team is in.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up.
I think I want his stats to say like 40 something, so I'm gonna take the delay again. Run all this clock off. Take your time, kick it. Now I'm interested about the Indiana game with Hoover. I don't know how good he is, but
looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
I believe we're just gonna beat Oregon. We're just at Oregon, but the way Bryce is
has
playing,
to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
I didn't end it because I thought the wind would take it.
Good.
It is
An
what it is.
opportunity to really build this
Sorry,
lead
brother,
goes by the boards,
for
but it's still a 19-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
What's it called?
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my God, that's another
intercepted.
pick.
It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Schmeck.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, then you're going to have time to throw.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He wants a big play here late. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.
A little messy the second half.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches.
I'll be in town maybe like 2 weeks before then for my cousin's wedding, so I'm probably not going to actually go. But yeah, beat Oklahoma. I feel good about it in IRL, actually. You know, Mateer's good, the receivers are good, and the D-line is good. But they're good against the pass. Yeah, why are you still coming to visit if you decided you're not? You can't come here. I gave you a visit day. Alright. Take my NIL back. We are going to look for a new corner. We're going to search for one. I want another bumping around. I want him at least 5'10". Actually, I kind of want taller. Let's see. I do. I need to see about Duke. I don't like recruiting white corners. You gotta be like Coop. Okay. You can come to Michigan. He's got a couple scholarship offers. I am going to also offer him a little more than he suspected to. Oh, you wonderful lady. Chat, I'm gonna end this stream. We will be back tomorrow. I'm probably on, yeah, man, like, I miss when I could stream multiple games at once. My dad, things are different now. And I wouldn't change anything up about it. That's the craziest thing. Although I lost a lot of momentum, but we finna start doing stuff again. We're bringing back Mood Room. I'm just talking right now. I'm getting off. I'm hungry, and I'm gonna spend some time in my life. I love you all dearly. JK, I only love her.